I heard. Yeah, I did hear about that. Um, HR told me about that, and they said they got to figure out what's going on because technically my doctor note says that I can go back to work, so they're gonna figure out. Oh, Tony Gonzalez overall 98. Let's go. Um, so I don't know what they're gonna do right now. If they're gonna try to set that up or not. So we'll find out. Um, Hold on real quick. I'm thinking the same thing. Yeah. Battery life. Yeah. Color Smash. Do you enjoy the time you spent playing Color Smash programs? Sure. What is? Really? Oh wow. I don't like that at all. I am going to continue. Oh, get some cards. Color Smash. Those are nasty. Alright, let's go to go to draft. Are you already in there? I remember I had one. Play a friend. I'll send you an invite real quick. Yeah, I had one win, one loss. Play game. Hmm.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, that's funny.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man,
Michael
Dixon. And we are underway from the City Beautiful.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right.
Whoever's watching, I appreciate it. Tell me who's watching. Comment down below.
Come on, set, 90, wolf, look at me, go, go. Check three. Ready?
Now a give running right, it's Cook.
Oh,
and that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, here's Warner.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
But it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Jumped that real good.
And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive.
No.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them.
What do you think about if the Lions trade Stafford for Dak
Prescott? Because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about.
Yeah.
Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That one taken in the end zone.
No!
Oh,
man.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response?
What are you doing, Coach?
Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing after the interception, Warner.
God dang it. All right.
It's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. First quarter, and now
calm down, baby.
Has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Jeez.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Set. AK Gators. Focus, defense, focus.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
I jumped.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. And they'll try to jet sweep here, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Thank you. Every now and then I come away with a good play.
Down. 70. Indy. What we got? What we got? What we got? Let go.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
God dang it. Oh my God, and I dropped two of my guys.
He goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Yes, I'll take that.
We got this. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, time for me to play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
God dang
He's going to
it.
have to eat this one as down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Oh my goodness.
Once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Warner.
Oh, I thought he was going to catch that.
Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
It is tough to complete pass against
beginning
zone
to
defenses.
look like
The windows that you see open, they
no
shrink
good.
pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter.
God
Here's
damn.
another interception, the third of this first quarter. It's Clay Matthews with a pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away.
Don't you gotta go to bed? Don't you have work tomorrow?
By throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
You're gonna make me quit so I get the win.
After the interception, here's Tannehill.
Oh my
It's
God.
going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set, ready? 8, read.
Double dog, that's the way.
Ready?
They'll run it with command.
Oh,
And
you
he's
can have
gonna
that one.
Take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Uncut.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to,
Aaron, there's still hot dogs up there.
To the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Gets through, and now an opening.
Oh.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Cook.
Oh, I missed that
And he'll
hole.
get this
God.
into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, lock it.
Now Cook running right.
God.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
Oh, no.
you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Chiefs, nothing.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
It's our time.
Hey, echo. Snap.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Warner.
No, that one's picked.
And for
God.
the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 39.
Whoa.
The return stops just a little
This
bit
game
shy
is
of
definitely
midfield
yours.
at the 48-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments.
Oh, you
The backup may see
almost
some
threw
time.
my controller.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Gano for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
At their own 34-yard line.
Oh, son of a bitch.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but
Did
this
he
one
get
is
tipped?
incomplete.
No.
The
My
target that time,
quarterback
Michael
just
Thomas.
sucks today.
3rd down here.
Yep, I'm going to put it on my quarterback because he's wearing gloves inside of a dome.
Warner from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
That should have been a hit.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions will take over.
Really?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Right here, right here.
I'm going to stop you right here.
47, check back 47. He's time. Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
That's all I needed.
Interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Hey, wahoo!
Now a first down throw. Warner. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw, Warner.
Oh, you son
Now
of...
pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. And my goodness,
You know what? That fucking D Ford.
Picked off down at the 10, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school.
God dang it. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. You there?
Always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he'll find Hall.
Oh, son of a bitch.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 70 57 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
that one didn't go the way I wanted it to go.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the route is on here in this first half.
You got to go to the office tomorrow? So what? Oh.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Nah, that didn't work out.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a
while.
while.
You gotta be.
Pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Yeah, nothing's working.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half.
I can't get a receiver open.
Now Warner.
Nope.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. D Ford in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Warner to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's taken it around the 40. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Come on, set, 8, read.
Check, 47. Watch the run.
Lead grip.
On first down, Tannehill. Looking downfield for Godwin.
Oh, you got it.
Inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37
I was going to end it anyway at half.
So we've come to halftime after
Play it again, or are you done for the night?
Beginning to this one, as we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at REA Sports.
Yeah, you know they're an hour long. They're going to be quick. Unless it's a blowout, then it's a half hour. I am, once it allows me to. Oh, I guess I gotta kick it off, huh?
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
For real. Like, they're not even making damn tackles. Dude, I'm going to have to draft another team. We're not playing mutt until I draft another team, but I'm not going to do that to you. We'll play Superstars or something. Oh, okay. That's terrible. Yep. Ah, yeah, I'll redraft. What the hell? Stupid coaches. Mm-mm. Why did they do that, man? Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have picked them. So 90, I've already got 2 of those. Let's see. Fuck, man. Why the same damn position? That annoys the hell out of me. So stupid. Oh, great. The fuck? Free safety out of position? What the hell? Son of a bitch, man. Skip that. Cannot build a good defense. I sent you a, oh, my bad.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll, and we are underway from the City Beautiful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, I thought you were going to run that out for a second.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Much better start of this game so far.
All-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Tannehill.
Oh!
Over the middle, complete. It's home. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll get 34 yards there. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ready up. 54, right there, 54 Mike. And let's pin it in. Sam off. Check 13. Check 13.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now a first down carry.
Oh, my God. You gotta be kidding me.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Yeah, I got something for you.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Back there.
Black 20. Take 2 of them.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
I will definitely take that.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And good penetration here. He'll get this down.
My running back cannot get open.
Line. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And quickly to his tight end, Clark. That's caught. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And now a long one for Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no.
Oh, my God. It was so close.
Stay right where it is. That would have been from
Dude, the wind was with me.
Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him, kicking it from a long distance. That'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Toss play, Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Okay, ready? Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. You got nothing to run. You got nothing.
On the ground, this is Kamara.
Dude, you've got a line, too. I can't do anything with him.
10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Lions 7, Chiefs 0.
Ready, break. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch them run. They're running it. Check, go.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw, Tannehill.
Oh, my God. Wide open in the middle.
Lions touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be taken down, but not before he
my receiver or
the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He got hit.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked
we're not happy
out of
about
sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's got Lockett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
Like
line.
20. Watch out. Solid. Like a third.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up...
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Bingo party.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Tannehill. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27.
But coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Corey Littleton there on the tackle. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made.
Oh, my God.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
Oh, that's an interception waiting to happen.
They expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
Right.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He lets it fly from Lockett. And that will be incomplete.
Dude!
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I just don't understand how your guys will catch.
Now, this is an offense that continues to struggle to
and the mind don't ever
Looks
catch
like
those.
they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Oh, that's going to suck.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Let's go. 10 logo. Push him back. Push him back.
On the ground, Kamara.
Oh, my God, dude.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's
Hold on, I got my kid yelling in the bathroom real quick. Alright, I am back.
16 yards on the pickup.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run. This is Kamara.
Dude, like, for real.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's
This team's even worse than my other one.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Fire.
Well, they'll try the jet sweep here. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, I didn't know. Right, left, up the middle.
4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm supposed to start work next week, so. But they haven't said what I'm doing. Nobody said anything. Nobody said what to do.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
I don't know. I haven't been to any physical therapy. I still don't have full bending of my knee. Cannot kneel on it. There's no way I can
go past you,
work.
Leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive
what I've done,
guys?
so I haven't heard anything back yet.
Ran with the lineman to where the
Hopefully I'll hear something today or tomorrow.
Throwing again on second down.
Oh, my God.
Tannehill looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
All right.
Touchdown.
I have lost my touch in Madden.
The second touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on second half no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
You know the problem that I have with the 4K TV is it seems a lot brighter than a regular one.
And here we are almost through 3
like my color's brighter, it's not as dark. Like my red is not red.
Kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams
like the field's not as green.
Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Have I? I don't think so.
But you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Yeah.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Finally.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Tighten down. There you go.
Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
3 quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. And that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Nick Chubb stops short. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Well, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the double. Get the X, Mike. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Speed dribble. Speed dribble.
Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We own them. We own them.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara.
Oh, jeez.
And he's brought
Dude, that guy
down,
was
but
quick.
not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Come on, set. 50, plant. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming after you. 80 weapons. Set, set, set. Switch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
General West. Watch twins.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
I'm like, I don't want to sit there and wait the whole time. I'm like, oh, just call a timeout, make them do it.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
We'll play this one out.
So it's 3 more points, and
it was close. It was a lot closer.
And you know, in this
league, until
you can never
3rd quarter.
Points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
Oh,
coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Yep.
Read it well, and it's
Palamalu.
These guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The busy night continues for Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
I couldn't stop them for shit. I can't wait till you're done with this team. Oh.
Here we go, set. 15-1.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed.
Out of how many
That's a great way to close them out.
No, I couldn't.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
Jeez. Nice. Yeah, you kicked my ass and everything.